I bought Chaos Rings 3 a while ago when it first came out in Japan. At the time I had read that the game was getting an English patch, but this turned out just to be for the prequel games. Chaos Rings 3 can only be played in Japanese on the Vita, annoyingly. When you load up the cart, it gives you the option to download the previous Chaos Ring games. You need a Japanese account though, so I wasn't able to download them. Even though I knew I wasn't able to understand the game, I thought I'd try Chaos Rings 3 anyway. The game starts off with you playing an old warrior on a spaceship filled with monsters. The character is very overpowered with lots of different magics and abilities unlocked. I'm guessing these are the kind of abilities and character strength you would have by the end of the game. After playing through that prologue, you take on the role of a young man living on a farm. He seems to have visions of a lady telling him something, and so he goes to a city with a young girl, who I presume is his sister. There he joins up with two warriors and goes off hunting monsters. I don't of course have any understanding of the story, so when playing a game in a foreign language, it only really comes down to the gameplay, graphics and sound. In terms of gameplay, it's a turn-based RPG where you control a party of characters. You have the usual attack abilities and magic options in a battle, and outside the battle you've got a small map to explore and look for treasure. Once I figured out what each character could do, what magic they can use, and most importantly how to heal, the gameplay made a lot of sense and I quite enjoyed playing it. There seems to be a lot of other mechanics though, but I couldn't figure them out. There was a break system similar to Final Fantasy 13 or 15. I triggered an enemy break once by accident, but didn't know how, annoyingly. It's something I just couldn't figure out how to do again. I'm sure I could read up on it, but I kind of wanted to play the game just as it was without looking on the internet. The game looked really good. The footage I recorded was using my PS TV, so the game looked even better on the Vita screen. The monsters and characters were really detailed, and the environments looked really good too.
私も行く。もう決めたんだからね。ニューパレオ楽しみだね。
永遠をもたらす霊気よ。 させない。燃え尽きろ。
俺酒よ。
てらっかありがとう。
仕留める。
おりゃありがとう。
永遠をもたらす霊気よ。
やってやれ。おりゃ
永遠をもたらす霊気よ。
I played Chaos Rings 3 for a couple of hours, and although I liked the game, it's not something I'll be continuing. I can't enjoy the story, and I know I'm missing out on some of the gameplay systems. I played Dragon Quest Warriors 2 for much longer. This was also in Japanese, but it was straightforward in terms of gameplay and controls, and the minute-to-minute action was more fun, so it didn't impact me that much, the lack of understanding. For a long RPG like this, I really need to be able to understand what's going on. So guys, have you played Chaos Rings 3, and what did you think of it? And what games would you recommend playing in a foreign language? I bought I Am Setsuna on my Vita. It's also in Japanese. I was thinking about playing it, but after playing Chaos Rings 3 and realising I can't really enjoy the game, I'm considering not trying to start it even and maybe getting the Switch version. Anyway guys, thanks for watching.